Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I am bringing you guys my must-have mods. So I haven't done this, I believe, since 2018. I've added quite a bit of mods since then. I've replaced some mods. Some still have remained the same, but I decided why not make a whole video where I kind of show you guys the mods that I pretty much always have in my game at all costs. So we're gonna start off with Create a Sim. So I have, I believe, 4 mods in here that I do use. So the first one being the More Columns mod by Werbusu. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but this mod is just extremely helpful, especially if you have a lot of custom content like I do, where it actually gives you 5 columns instead of just the 2, because with 2 columns you'll be scrolling for literally ever. So they also have the option of being able to have either 3 columns, 4 columns, or 5 columns like I have. It'll also depend on your monitor size and how much you can actually show, because if you have a smaller monitor than I do, then maybe 5 columns might not work for you. So it really also depends on that, so be wary. Another mod that I have had in my game for quite a while, I'm actually going to change her outfit real quick. I don't use it as often anymore, but sometimes I still want my Sims to have elf ears. So I have the pointy ears mod. I can't remember the creator of this mod, but basically all you do is just grab onto it, go into detail mode, and then just kind of play around with how you want the elf ears to be. So nothing crazy, but it's a nice little mod to have. The next one is the no EA lashes. So as you guys can see, she does not have any lashes on whatsoever. Whichever EA preset you click on, as you guys can see, they have the kind of 3D looking lash. So it's not that cute, honestly. It kind of just looks like eyeliner. So no matter which one you will click, it won't give you the lashes. So I think that one's extremely helpful if you guys are trying to use custom lashes. The last cast mod that I have that is, I think, extremely helpful is the Tidy Details mod by Sparrow CC. If you're someone who loves skin details and adding a lot of stuff to your Sims faces to kind of make them a little bit more unique or whatever, you have like these little cards that will represent which part of the face the skin detail would be going on to. So this one means that this is gonna be the forehead crease area, which this is usually the one that I use like the skin overlay because it's like the first layer kind of. And then you have the mouth crease, which you can add either an underlying skin on that or other details like eye bags or whatever it is. You literally have so many slots, but it's good because that way you'll know like, oh, if I put this mole on, it's not going to take off another detail that I put on prior, you know what I mean? So you just have to kind of pay attention to it, but it really is super helpful if you like adding more details to make your Sims a little bit more unique. So that is pretty much it for Create a Sim mods. Alright, so the next 2 mods I've categorized as build by mods. So the first one being the build cam mod by Twisted Mexi. So simply put, this mod allows you to go into tab mode whilst you're in build mode, because sometimes I won't have Sims on my lot where I can just go into live mode. Like I want to take a closer look at my build or see what it looks like in tab mode or whatever it is. That way you don't have to worry about, you know, getting a Sim into your lot or anything. You could take screenshots in here as well. Sometimes that's kind of good. But if I'm like taking a picture for a thumbnail, I usually don't do this because you can see that there's a white outline around the lot. So the next mod that I have is a replacement crib mod by A Winged Llama. I did a whole video talking about this because I thought it was really interesting, and I've been sick of the bassinets personally. Basically what this does is when you go to click on the Rockabye bassinet, it'll literally just spawn the actual bassinet that you have downloaded. Another quick little, I guess I would say it's an override. So basically I have gotten the iPhone 11 override for my cell phones because, as you may know, the Sims 4 cell phones are extremely thick, but this just makes it super sleek. Now, I think I have seen a version where the screen actually is in Simlish. Now, this one is not by any means. It clearly says Thursday, June 13th. But I was so sick of seeing like those freaking blocks that my Sims were holding that I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna get this. So that's another little thing that I have in my game. Now, the next 2 mods that I want to show you guys, I kind of consider them maintenance mods, which are UI Cheats and MC Command Center. So UI Cheats is also made by Werbusu, I believe, and then MC Command Center is by Deaderpool. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of these 2 mods, but the first one I'm going to talk about is UI Cheats. So this mod is extremely helpful. So if you want to go ahead and change the time real quick, you can go ahead and right click on the time itself, and I just want to fast forward to 10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and do 10, and if I press play, we're at 10 a.m. So You can also change the weather. If I want to go partly cloudy, we can go ahead and do that. It's going to start getting partly cloudy. You can change the season that you're in. If I want to go to spring, let's go spring. What else can you do? Changing relationships. So if I want her and Fabian to be literally in love, I can go ahead and be 100, honey. Now they're in love. You can also help your needs. You want to put them down, put them up. Also changing your money. You can go ahead and add like 10,000 more simoleons to your account if you wanted to. You can also get rid of moodlets, which is helpful. That's pretty much it for that mod. If you guys want to look more into it, of course, all the links will be down in the description. So MC Command Center is, again, like a maintenance type of mod, which it helps you with so much. It's cheat sim info, where you can go ahead and, let's say, set a skill. I don't know, let's do wellness, and we're gonna set it to 5. So there's also plenty of videos out there on MC Command Center. There's just so much in this mod that I still don't even know about. A lot of the time I use this mod to change my Sims outfits, because sometimes, like, I just want to go in and quickly change it instead of having them go to the dresser or ask them to change it. So they change it right on the spot. But yeah, it's also helpful if you're trying to, like, set up your family and, like, give them jobs. You can also edit your relationships in here. MC Pregnancy is also helpful. So she's currently pregnant with Makoa. You can set how much offspring you want, change the pregnancy phase that you're in, change the partner. So if I wanted to just be like, okay, we're gonna have Fabian's baby then. So now she's pregnant with Fabian's baby and they're having one male sim instead. There literally is so much. And not only can you control MC Command Center from your sim, but if you have a computer, you can also control it through there. I think there's a little bit more settings as to what you can do here. Like MC Woohoo is an additional thing that I've downloaded. This actually allows your sims to have risky woohoo without having like a risky woohoo option. You can have the risky woohoo percentage, use fertility in risky, try for baby percent, same-sex pregnancy, opposite-sex pregnancy. So it's also a mod that I use to have my cheats enabled for the most part. Like, I always have move objects on, always have testing cheats enabled, because I can't be asked writing them all the time. So the next mod I have is Slice of Life. Now, I don't really have a way to show this other than I'll show the pie menu in a second, but there's just so much that's included in here. The personality system, so you'll be able to choose 16 personality types or have the game choose one. It will affect your Sim's social life, emotions, motives, skills, career, and autonomy. The menstrual cycle, I don't use the one from Slice of Life because I've had a Sim die before because of the Slice of Life one, so I'm currently have the Wonderful Whims one enabled. It might have changed since then, but I'm just too scared that my Sim's gonna die again, so I haven't. Your Sims can get drunk, there's skincare, acne, your kids can lose teeth, there's phone apps. What else is there? There's a health and fitness system as well, sickness system, which I don't really use as much because my Sims used to get sick all the time, but they could go to the hospital if you want to keep that in. You can now also take a poop. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that. You can be a social media influencer, which I've noticed my Sims do go on their phones a lot more often lately. And they also have a memory system, which I think is really cute. So they'll remember like marriage, cheating, divorce, death, first kiss, first woohoo, being cheated on, all that stuff. And then there's the parties and interactive system. So your Sims will get invited to parties, or you'll have unexpected visitors and get invitations for rabbit hole events. So I've noticed that happening a lot lately as well. And then there is more woohoo options, which include drunk risky woohoo, drunk woohoo, and of course, let's not forget self woohoo. That's also a big one. But the cool thing is that you can kind of manage how you want your slice of life to be. So if you don't want, you know, the memory system or the phone system or the drunk system, you can get rid of that. But again, the only thing you can't delete from this mod is the main system. So that is pretty much it as far as slice of life goes. So when you do click on the sim, you have the slice of life pie menu, and you can kind of select the personality you want. You can manage your Sim's fitness, shopping if you want to, order pajamas, natural wig, makeup, buy a wig for, oh, I just bought a wig, I think. I don't know what I just did. And then you have your smartphone where you have social media. You can text someone if you really wanted to. Another mod that I have from Kawaii Stacy is the education system bundle, which I'll also go ahead and show the site for that. So I love this mod because it kind of makes schooling make more sense to me. So when your kids go to school, they actually learn skills and stuff like that, which I think is really beneficial for their development. It used to be separated, but now she's made it into like a full bundle. So you have the preschool mod, so you can enroll your toddlers into public or private preschool. The Better Schools mod, build skills at school and have more interactions, which that is what I really love about that, is you can actually build skills. You have Smarter Homework mod, build skills while doing homework. Online schooling, attend school online and do homework online with or without classmates. So this allows teens and children to learn basic skills, increase motives, and have more choices at school. So each interaction has an advantage or disadvantage. Some interaction will stop your teens/children from gaining skills and character values, and some will just decrease needs. And then we have other options for high school and grade school: sleep in class, play games on phone, pay attention, slack off, flirt with classmates, make enemies. So up next I have the packing crate mod, which I feel kind of adds to the realism of if your sim was to be moving out. So essentially what this does, it allows you to pack up your home, basically. So what you can do is enable packing first, and then you can click on an item, and then you can pack it in your crate. So literally you can pack up your stuff, and you have these two packing crate options. This is the one that I tend to go for. So you can also go ahead and rename it. So like you can name this like living room, and then all you have to do simply is put this in your inventory, and then if you're moving out, you can take this out and then unpack it right in your house. So I thought my stuff was missing because I was like opening this one and it wasn't showing anything, but everything's been packing into this other crate. So you can actually open up the crate and you'll be able to see the stuff that you've been packing. So in that case, this one I would rename to living room. And so now you have your living room crate. You can just open it and then place it in your world, and everything will just come out of the container. It's such a cool mod. I love it. It makes moving seem more realistic. So I love that about it. So up next we have the Wonderful Whims mod. Now this one's fairly new to me. I've only been playing with it for maybe 2 weeks or so now. So with this mod, you have a pie menu that says wonderful with a little heart. So you can go ahead and change the settings. You can do your relationship settings. So this mod adds personality, attractiveness system. You can have open relationships. Again, you have pregnancy settings, pregnancy mode, menstrual cycle, birth control settings, pregnancy duration. There's also another part of it, which is the personalization. So wonderful attributes. You can give your Sims wonderful attributes, or you can randomize them. So you can make her hyper fertile. Sims with hyperfertility have significant difficulties conceiving a child. Aversive appearance. Sims with aversive appearances will find it harder to attract others. Attractiveness ambivalent. Sims are not at all interested in others' looks. And then you have the polyamorous option. Sims are open to having multiple romantic relationships and don't get jealous. So there's quite a bit of fun stuff in here. So this is like the PG-13 version of Wicked Whims, which I think is really nice because not everybody wants to have all the wickedness that Wicked Whims has, especially if like you're doing YouTube content. It's definitely a safer route. Up next we have Little Miss Sam's ultrasound scan mod. So I think this mod is quite cute. I kind of sometimes forget that I even have it. I also haven't had a sim get pregnant in a hot minute. So basically when you go to your phone, you click on the little car and you can go visit the gynecologist. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go alone, and we're gonna head out over there and see what we're having. All right, so she is officially back. So we get a little moodlet saying that there's exciting news, but if you go into your inventory, we get our little scan. So it says that it will most likely be a boy, which I think is really cool. So we could literally go ahead and post this in the house, and now we know that she is having a boy. So I have two cute little mods from Sacrificial, which are the Passionate Romance mod and Slow Dancing mod. You have this option right here, which says Passionate Romance. So with this, you're allowed to do more romantic interactions, like the makeout from The Sims 2, and you also have some other ones like romantic hug, grind dance, the goose from The Sims 2 as well. One thing I really love doing with this mod is taking romantic selfies. I absolutely love that. It's so freaking cute. You can have the grind dancing. So there's that. Oh, see, like this one's cute. They're like on the ground. Obviously the lighting is really bad here, but like you get the point. The slow dancing mod. So with this one, you can go ahead and click on the slow dance. So this one's really nice, especially if like you're having a wedding and you want to have like their little moment, their first dance moment. I think this is really cute. So they just, you know, rock from side to side. I love it so much. Like, how can you not like that? So I have two other mods from Sacrificial, which is the Extreme Violence mod and Sim Torments. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody. It depends on your type of gameplay, but I like having these in my game just for the sake of, I don't know, maybe I want to kill a sim one day or something, you know? And plus, this is very helpful for my Black Widow challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Sim Torments because since we have like a random sim here, you can go ahead and literally just do so many different things. What I like to use it for is Deadly Torments. So you can blow up, body slam, crack neck, run over. Running over is literally my favorite thing ever. So if I want to just get rid of a sim real quick, oh my god, like a car came out of nowhere and just killed them. So there should be a car coming very soon. And there we go. So just like that. Sorry, Cassandra. You were just the first sim that I saw, so I apologize that you were our target. But simple as that, you get to kill your sims in different ways. It's a little different than the Extreme Violence mod because for the most part, Extreme Violence, you are the what? Excuse me. You are the one that's doing all the killing. So essentially with this, you just go ahead and click on, oh no, wait. Why is my Extreme Violence being weird? What? Well, usually there's text here, so I don't know what's going on with mine. It was fine not too long ago. But essentially, you can go ahead and kill in different ways. So I'm going to go ahead and show off the helicopter one. That one's pretty extreme. I did do this one recently. Literally is going to throw a helicopter at him. So I decided to restart my game to see if I could actually see the interactions. And I came back, and now my sim is... like, only half of him is visible. So I don't even know what's going on with my game. This looks so funny to me, but you know, it is what it is. Something's broken. Don't know what it is. And he just, yeah. Oh, he missed it. So there's also the option where they can dodge the kill, which you can enable or disable, which I like. There's gangs in here that you can be a part of. I believe with this mod, you can also get the cops called on you and stuff. So this mod, there's just so much to it. Again, the link will be down in the description. You guys go ahead and check it out if you're interested. The last kind of game mod that I have is the Playable Pets mod. Now this is also a must for me because I like being able to control my pets and being able to tell them like what to do and whatnot, because I honestly get frustrated not being able to control them. So I was kind of upset when I first found out about the fact that like you couldn't do so. So you can ask them to go to the bathroom, go pee, do all that stuff. That's another little fun mod if you are someone who doesn't like, you know, not you peeing and then drinking it, Pippa. Oh my gosh. Anyways, the last few mods that I have are lighting mods. So I can't really show these in game, but these are by Lumia. So the first mod is the no blue mod. It just takes away the blue like lighting that you have in the Sims. So I do really like this. You can definitely see a difference. But yeah, there's 3 different variations I can pick from. So there's the gameplay, dark, and darkest. So the other one is the no glow mod, which I suggest you get with the no blue, because as you guys can see, with the lights off, it's not as, again, blue. It just like looks so much nicer. Then this is another one, Max's versus no glow, V2 and no blue. It looks so much like cleaner. And then here we have her outside. It just doesn't, it's not as like bright. But yeah, that is pretty much it as far as like the mods that I keep in my game a lot of the time. I'll have everything linked in the description in the order that I showed them in the video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Hope you guys have found some mods that you guys will enjoy playing with. But yeah, have fun and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.